So hello guys and welcome to another episode of the Noob Journey today on Cornwall C96. Today we are at the Brazilian Grand Prix, and as you can see we're not in our normal Renault, we are in the 1992 Williams, just to spice it up a little bit. So everyone is now in exactly the same car with our crews wearing exactly the same colour stuff. So good luck to Chick for commentating on that one and going, oh yeah, that's no idea because they're all the same car. But anyway, last week, or the last race, as you'd have seen, was very up and down. It didn't go as successfully as I wanted. We had one decent race, where we bottled it because of our TV. I'm going to blame it on that, and a little bit of a screen freeze. And then the race before that, the Bahrain short, we had a massive screen freeze and lagged out. So what the hell was the point in that? So coming into this race, I was, you know, hoping for a good result, and then my wheel, for the entirety of practice, desynced itself. So that made it a little bit more difficult. So my wheel basically wanted to turn left when I didn't really want it to. So that made it a little bit more difficult. As you can see, constantly moving the wheel, and it's really a pain in the arse. But anyway, we're on our first qualifying lap coming through, and just trying to take the shortest line through here, constantly moving the wheel, and we actually go pole position. So I was actually feeling quite confident after that, ahead of Sumner, ahead of Charlie. I think 4 or 5 people have put their times in, but I was, you know, pole position at this point. I was very, very happy, it must be said, very happy to be in that position. But as you will see in a minute, it didn't go as well as I thought. Yeah, a good 7 tenths ahead of me, and then I think we invalidated our lap shortly after this. There we go, that wasn't even in validation, that's bollocks. We then set another faster lap, and what's that, a 19.0, and then go on another lap. We have enough for another lap. By the way, I do have a cough, so sorry if I actually like start to sort of die on the camera, but you know, I guess it'll make an interesting thing at my funeral. But anyway, braking around about 100 meters, braking for there in the third gear, similar line that you take for the 2017 cars, and you just can't take as much speed into that corner. But this lap's actually going pretty well, it must be said. It's going all right. The wheel is still desyncing, it's bollocks. So that isn't great, but you know, whatever. Coming through here though, it's pretty nice so far. It's been a pretty smooth lap, it must be said. Very smooth lap, running very quickly out of fuel, as you can see. I must say I do prefer the graphics for the classic cars, but I know they're from 2013 classic cars, so sort of ruins it a little bit. But anyway, as we come through here, we're very up on our time, I believe. Yeah, 1.2 seconds. But we're still very far away from pole, and we fucked that up. Absolutely bollocks it up. What's the fucking point? That is an absolute joke. Oh well, but anyway, taking the line of least resistance, and as you can see, I start to then go left because I was just going straight, and we improve our lap by 6 tenths of a second to go for an 18.4, and then I tried to retire but couldn't, which, yeah, great. So we do reset to track, and then we try and resync, yeah, to unplug our wheel and then plug it back in again, as you will see when the paddles come up in a second. I didn't realise this actually took as long as it did, but as you'll see in a minute, the wheel settings when I'm holding it straight are showing that I'm moving it left, which is which is bollocks, in fairness. But anyway, so calibration, yeah, there we go. I'm holding it straight, -2, -3. As you can see, it's going left. It's a pain in the ass. And tried to reset it, and just couldn't. So I think I pressed reset to default. I can't remember. And, you know, unplug in. There we go. And I think we'll plug it back in again in a second. And it just, nothing was working, really, to get it to work out. I think this might have worked, but I don't actually know. Yeah, -1 still, so it's still going left a little bit, but not as much as we fiddle around with all this shit. But it just, yeah, it was fine then, and then it, yeah, I think it unsynced itself at one point. But anyway, qualifying results: Alex Degu's on pole position. The fuck? Not a clue. Absolutely not a clue how he did that. I'm pretty sure that's a corner cut, but I have absolutely no idea how that happened. Yeah, I actually have no idea. So fuel, making sure that is all right. About 19, yeah, let's put 19 laps of fuel. Got 80 laps this race. Fuck me. But anyway, so we got Ken in front of us. I think we've got Charlie on our left-hand side. I think. I'm not actually 100% sure. I don't know where. We're waiting for rewinds. Come on, rewinds. Get in. Jesus, this cough is really going to get on my tits. I'm pretty sure it's going to get on yours. But anyway, formation lap time now. We've got VS rewinds on the left. Charlie behind us on the left as well. No one knows how formation laps work. When I'm Factual Impala and Gods Among Us. Nice one. I'm just going to start calling people out now. Just because. But anyway, so this formation lap is just about making sure my wheel doesn't fuck up and try and get out of the way of Gods as well. This is a little bit like Dodgems in fairness, but you know, that's how it goes. And my wheel decided to desync right about there. When I started going left, that's when my wheel decided to desync. So now I've got a wheel that keeps wanting to turn left again. So this race is going to be, I think, shocking is the right word, I believe. I mean, it may not be, but you know, it probably is. So yeah, I just wanted to try and get used to how the wheel felt, knowing that it was going to have to be like that for the race, because there's nothing else I can do about it. I know I had this in Belgium. I think it was this season as well, Belgium of season 3, where my wheel desynced, and then I got absolutely flustered and accidentally knocked Charlie out of the race. So I really am making sure I don't do that again, because I really don't want to do that again. I want to make sure that, well, I don't knock anyone out of this race. The braking mark has gone already. Please tell me that doesn't translate into the race. Please. Please, 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 please. This race is going to be difficult. I know it's going to be difficult, but let's just try and get on with this. Let's see what we can do anyway. So coming up to that was a quick formation lap, it must be said. There's Factual Impala. Jesus Christ. We've got Semra ahead of us, who will be looking to try and match off the line. Rewind's there, who I'll be looking to overtake off the line. Jonesy, who seems to be a rival of ours, but I don't actually know because I don't know what the table looks like. Because I haven't done it in so long. It doesn't help that I don't have the results from Bahrain short, so, you know. But anyway, come on then. Who's left to line up? I don't actually know. There's someone there just about to line up right about now, who looks like he's starting about 6 grid positions back from where he should be. But anyway, come on then. Reformed on the grid. Let's start this race. There we go. And engage. Get to the maximum. Not maximum. Yeah, optimum. That's it. And 5 red lights. And we are off for the start of this race. Susemba gets pulled up. We're going to go round the outside of Susemba here. And that you can see the desync wheel constantly having to move right. We then go round the outside of VS Rewind. That doesn't work. We then absolutely get a shitload of grip. And then I can't turn right. And it just won't take us. It won't take us away from the wall. I couldn't turn. I just couldn't get it right. It's an absolute joke. And we retired from this race after turn 1 because I just couldn't get the thing to turn right. Tried to get it to turn right, put a burst of throttle in, and then yeah, that was it. Absolutely done. That was our race. Retired on. Yeah, that's the end of the race. 8 minutes into this video, we're already out of this race. So just keeping on. Cal nearly takes someone out. Decides to do some donuts, and yeah, just decides to do some donuts just for the hell of it. And then I believe he's still doing donuts. What the fuck is this guy doing? And then I disconnect, and that was it. I couldn't watch anymore, couldn't join, couldn't do anything. It's this game. Seriously, my will and this game just do not work together, and that's really costed me a good haul of points, it must be said. And I think Cal went online and played COD with Rickson. So, you know, that made it interesting. For half the race for December, I couldn't talk to him. I think that was his controller not wanting to turn on, though. But anyway, this Brazilian Grand Prix was bollocks. It really was. Absolute shit. Wheel, game, I'm just going to blame it all. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Subscribe to the channel if you do. Make sure you catch up on all of the previous Noob Journey videos. Go back to the beginning of Season 3. I did a little bit better then. That would be my advice. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to catch you guys next time. It surely is a better race than that. So, yeah, make sure you tune in. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.